How are cell phones impacting today's society? Through my research, I have found many pros and cons related to society impacted by today's technological advances, and particularly cell phones. Especially in my generation, there has been lots of technological advances, and there are lots of opportunities and disadvantages because of these technological advances. Through this informative speech, I hope to teach you about these pros and cons and let you decide how that is currently impacting today's society. First of all, there is the quick communication. Thanks to our cell phones, we can send a quick call or text and have instant conversations and fast, which makes it a lot faster and easier. It can also be used in cases of emergency. There are a lot of people that are addicted to their cell phones, although those that are not as technologically advanced can have prepaid cell phones in cases of emergencies only. Unfortunately, because of this quick communication, we feel the need to text while driving, which has become a terrible habit in my generation. Studies prove that crash risks is increased by 4 times when drivers use their cell phone, whether it be hands-free or not. Also, tweeting and texting while driving slows your reaction time by 38%, which is more than smoking pot and drinking. Studies are continuing to be done to show the advantages and disadvantages of assist texting, such as Google Glass, but there's still lots of disadvantages. My parents have always taught me that if the situation is that important, to pull aside of the road, take care of your business, and then continue on your way. Next, social media is a big thing that comes up with the impacting of cell phones on today's society. Social media outlets such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are wonderful to help businesses grow and families stay in touch. My family lives across the country, so it's awesome to be able to stay in touch with them, whether it be a simple photo posted on Facebook once a day just to see what they're up to. Facebook can also be used to affect the relationships between customers and a company, in particularly my mom's company. She owns a bridal company, and thanks to her Facebook page, Jack's Bridal, she has been able to be grown to be internationally known. Unfortunately, cyberbullying is continuing to be a bigger issue because of social media. More than 1 in 3 people have experienced cyber threats online. I have been that 1 in 3 people, and I do not believe that it is something that should be supported, and I think that it's something that should be addressed. But my generation's self-esteem is continuing to be lower, and because of the bullying, it's so much easier just to do it through the safety of your screen. So that is something that should be monitored as well by parents in my generation. Next, research is something that's really nice and can be a deadly disease on our cell phones. Cell phones can be used to research fast facts and information when you're on the go or traveling. The other day, I Googled the presidential campaign of 2016 and got almost 26 million results in 0.79 seconds. I think that's insane. There was a lot of positive and informative headlines about candidates, but there was also lots of negative and potential false information provided. Media outlets get paid. It's their job to come up with as fast as information as they can, and I think that's something that people don't always take into consideration. The wrong facts can get into the wrong person's hand, and something can be blown out of proportion. An example would be the presidential campaign. If an article writer got a quote from someone that maybe wasn't relevant to the situation, they could blow that quote up into a huge story for the positive or the negative of that presidential campaign. So, in reflection, I have shown you pros and cons of society being impacted by cell phones. Pros including the quick communication, staying close with your family and friends, and quick research. Cons being texting and driving, cyberbullying, media advertising false information. So I will let you decide. How is cell phones impacting today's society? Thank you.